My history with podcasting is in 2011, I went to Emerald City Comic Con and I was there to meet Pinky and the Brain. That's why we did that little opening sketch because that's one of my favorite shows from the 90s. And I got to meet Rob Paulson and Maurice LaMarche. And during one of the panels they had for voice acting and all that kind of stuff, Rob said, "Hey, I have a podcast if you guys are interested." And I was like, I would absolutely love to listen to that podcast because it was just a bunch of voice actors talking about creating characters and whatnot. So that was my first ever download of a podcast ever. I knew that Kevin Smith was huge into podcasting at that point because he'd kind of given up on making movies, and but I had no like knowledge of how to find it or where to get it and how to what it even is. So I after being in that panel for an hour, I was like, I have to listen to this podcast. If it's anything like what I just experienced, this is going to be awesome. So I went on to my Android phone, which at that point they Google didn't have like a native. Still don't actually, I don't think, a native podcast app. So I grabbed whatever the free app was at the time, and now I use Podcast Addict, which I think Doug also uses if you're on
Yes.
Android.